Today we will review the distributive property as well as combining like terms. So, the distributive property. The distributive property is a property where you must give to every part in the group the same amount. So, if I have A, parentheses, B plus C, I must give A to everybody inside my group, inside my parentheses. So when I actually solve this, I'm going to multiply A times every part. So I'm going to do A times B is AB, and then I'm going to do A times C is AC, and the operation that is in the middle is a plus sign, so I'm going to put a plus sign in the middle. Let's work with this with some real numbers. Let's look at 5 times x plus 3. To do this, we're going to distribute the 5 to everybody inside the parentheses. So we're going to do 5 times x and give us 5x. And then we're going to do 5 times 3, and that gives us 15. And the operation in the center is a plus, so my answer has a plus in the answer. Let's look at another one. Let's look at one from your homework. One like number 25 off your homework. That one says 12 parentheses C plus 3D plus 4F, and then plus 2 parentheses 2C plus D plus 6F. So I have two sets of distributive going on here. The first set with the parentheses and the second set with the parentheses. So I'm going to distribute in this first parentheses 12 to everybody inside. So I go and I multiply. 12 times C is 12C. 12 times 3D, that's 12 times 3 is 36, and then I place the D behind it, plus 12 times 4F is 12 times 4 is 48, and I place the F behind it. The major operation in the center is a plus sign, so I bring that down. And then 2 times 2C is 2 times 2, which is 4. Place the C behind it. 2 times D is 2 times 1D, which is 2D. And finally, 2 times 6F is 2 times 6, which is 12, and place the F behind it. Now I have done the distributive property, and I must complete the grouping or the combining like terms. So I'm going to make a box around anything that has a C in it. I'm going to take the sign in front of that also. I'm now going to circle anything that has a D in it. That way I'm grouping those. And I'm going to triangle anything that has an F in it. That way I have 3 distinct groups that I can combine. And looking at this, 12C plus 4C gives me 16C. That was all of my boxes. Then I'm going to do the D's, which are the circles. So that would be 36D plus 2D is 38D. And finally, I'm going to do my triangles. And the triangles are 48F plus 12F, which gives me 60F. This is my final answer because I cannot combine C's and D's and F's together. Let's look at one more example. Let's look at number 21. I've got x plus 5x plus 8 times the quantity of x plus 2.
Technology meeting.
So to do that, I first order of operations look inside the parentheses. I cannot combine x plus 2, so therefore I must use the distributive property to get inside. I'm going to write down this x and bring down this 5x, and then I'm going to bring down 8 times x is 8x, and 8 times 2 is 16, so plus 16. Now I'm going to box and circle and do whatever I have to do to combine like terms. So I'm going to box this x, I'm going to box this plus 5x, and I'm going to box this plus 8x. And I'm going to combine. X is like 1x, so 1x plus 5x is 6x, plus 8x is 14x. 16 is by himself, he has no letter, so he's going to go at the end. So plus 16.